What's up, everybody, for another episode of ThinkFirst. My name's Breanna Sorensen, and I am joined by analysts Mario Fleurima and Erick Richardson. What's going on, you guys? How's it going?
What's up, everybody?
All right.
Holding in there. Hold it in.
All right, you guys. So first subject is the Heat are now up 3-0 against the Bucks, and a lot of people thought that Giannis was going to take the Bucks to the finals, and obviously very unlikely now for that to happen. But do you guys think that this puts a dent on Giannis's legacy, or does it even affect how you guys see him now as a player?
Mario, you want to go first?
I definitely think so. I mean, to me, like I said before, I never believed in the Bucks. I was sleeping on them all year. For the past couple of years, I've been sleeping on them. They don't have enough. I mean, Chris Middleton, he's a decent player, but they just don't have enough. You know, Erick Bledsoe's a no-show. They need that third superstar. Giannis don't have a jump shot yet. He's very young and experienced still. He just has – I never believed in, Milwaukee. So, to me, I think that it's not a, it's not that bad on his, legacy, because I never seen him like that. But, I mean, to other people, they, now starting to realize what I've been saying for years now. But, yeah, I mean, to me – I expected this, that he had too much power, and Jimmy Butler's on a mission. So,
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, this is definitely going to stain his career. It's going to take a nice little hit, because before LeBron even started making it to the finals or winning ships at all, they were critiquing him like crazy. And if we're going to put Giannis in that category, it's a lot of people who are saying that Giannis is the best player in the league. I mean, up until this performance during the regular season with his PER stats, people have been going crazy, calling him the PER prince, the greatest PER since Wilt Chamberlain, blah. He's better than Kawhi. He's better than LeBron. He hasn't followed up postseason. Like you said, he can't shoot. You can easily bottle him up. And when Middleton doesn't perform, when Bledsoe doesn't perform, when Brook Lopez is not hitting threes, it's not going to get done. I tell you what, the Heat are looking serious, man. Great ball movement, playing together on defense. The only thing that's missing with them is like a superstar. Jimmy Butler, don't get me wrong, he's good. He had 40 in that first game, but he's not a consistent superstar type of player to me. Like he's gritty, you know what I'm saying? He's a dog. He can lock up a superstar, but when it comes to like offense, I don't see him just out there giving you 30 every night like a superstar.
Now, do you see though Giannis taking a team to a championship? You know what I mean? Like eventually, we know that he's still young.
Oh yeah,
but later on down the road.
Yeah. Well, come to the Warriors. When this season is up, I already knew Giannis was going to
Stop it.
If he goes, or he going to go to the Heat. The only thing he may not go to the Heat is because he's just not going to lose to him, so he might look back.
He needs to go to don't go to the Heat. Don't go to the Warriors. What is wrong with you? You trying to set him up for failure? You trying to set him up for failure? Why are you trying to do that to them? Why are you trying to do that to him?
That's guaranteed. If he's on the Warriors, that might even fit better than KD.
First of all, that's not even in his DNA. He's not even that type of guy. He says it all the time.
Oh, he will be. Okay, your DNA won't have a ring in it. You know how DNA has helixes? No championship ring is going in that helix.
He's better off going to Portland.
Oh, my God. He's still caught up on Portland, y'all. He done lost $600.
Here's the Portland talk.
Hey, like I said, I admit, listen, we're going to talk about that another day, but I'm here to say, yes, I was wrong. But Damian Lillard did get hurt, but I'm not going to make excuses. I was wrong. Lakers turned it up, turned the heat. Okay, LeBron is activated. That's a conversation for another day. I'm talking about, Giannis, the Greek freak. If he goes to Golden State, he's going to take the same route as KD. Nobody's going to respect him. No matter if he wins 10 championships, they're not going to respect him.
They're going to respect him if he wins the ship. I guarantee you that.
They're not going to respect him. They're going to treat him the same way they treat Kevin Durant.
They respected KD.
No, they didn't. Those championships, people don't respect KD.
Yes, they do. Yes,
no, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
My God.
KD should easily be top 3. KD is arguably the best player in the NBA right now. And people are not giving him respect because of that move that he made to go to State. Everybody knows that. Everybody. So don't do that.
I mean,
if I was him, I would.
He did perform when he was in the finals. Twice.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. He has to go to a team where he can be the man, like Brooklyn Nets. If he wins three championships with the Nets, then that's something different. But to join a 73-9 championship already team, you're not saying anything. You're not proving anything. If Giannis wants to leave, do not go to the Heat.
You need help.
He needs to go to like the
Sun. Win by themselves.
All right, you guys.
Everyone by themselves.
Next subject, y'all. All right, so on Thursday, the Brooklyn Nets hired two-time MVP Steve Nash as the new head coach. And even though he doesn't have that much coaching experience, what do you guys think of this new hire for the Nets?
Well, I'll go ahead and start this one off. I've been seeing a lot of people like Stephen A. Shannon saying white privilege on this with Steve Nash taking this job. I'll go ahead and say this. A lot of people are saying that he's not qualified. He's never coached. He doesn't have coaching experience. I think he's definitely qualified. Two-time MVP. You know, one of the highest basketball IQs in NBA history. He's always been around the game, especially on the player development side. He has a great relationship with Kevin Durant. He was working directly with him with the Warriors. Beautiful relationship with Kyrie. And the thing about coaching is you got to have respect from your players. Now they have somebody who can actually tell them something, and they can take it. They can grasp all the information they're given because he's actually done it. He's performed at a high level in the NBA. So I think it's going to be a great fit for them.
Mario?
Yeah, I agree. I think that Steve Nash is going to be a great, basketball mind, especially as a mentor for, Kyrie to really kind of maybe show him the road to being a true point guard. I think he can really take this team to a whole nother level. But I have to say, Stephen A. and, they have some reason for
I see what they're saying. Sure. Because in the league that's over 80% black, why are the coaches percentage so low? And it's like
exactly
hire somebody who played Mark Jackson
especially this time you would think with all Black Lives Matter is extremely prevalent right now.
Yeah, you gotta give our African American, black coaches an opportunity. You're talking about a league that fired Coach of the Year in Casey that one year that he coached Toronto. They gave him the Coach of the Year and then they fired him the next week.
Exactly.
Like that's unacceptable.
Coach keeping his job forever.
Yeah, you're talking about Brett Brown. Yeah, trust the process. Yeah,
you have to.
There's definitely some bias.
Good to get half of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not right. And just in my opinion, I think. Just by giving Steve Nash this job, you're kind of already setting him up for a success. You're giving him KD and Kyrie with the Dinwiddie and a Karis LeVert. Come on, like you're giving him a stacked team already. You know what I mean? Like that's not right. But black coaches, we get the crummy jobs and if you do a good job, it's and we're
not saying just hire any black coach just to make it happen. Like there was guys who fit that job capabilities very well. Yeah. Jackson could have done that job beautifully.
That's what I mean. If we're talking about players,
Sam Cassell,
exactly. The experience, everything. Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, though, where do you guys think the Nets will be at this time next season? How far do you see the Nets going next season?
Oh, to the finals.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. They're going to the finals. If Kevin Durant can come back 80% of what he was, they're definitely going to the finals. As we already can see, the Bucks is a joke. Toronto doesn't have enough in, Pascal and, them.
The East is prevalent. The 76ers are nothing to worry about. The Heat, unless they get Giannis, then that's something to worry about. But KD and Kyrie, bro, that's too much. They're going to run through the East.
Yeah, that's straight to the championship, 7 years in a row.
Whoa.
If KD stays healthy. If they stay healthy. Because they do have a problem with
let's relax. 7 years in a row, let's relax.
If they stay healthy, who's gonna stop them?
Bro, 7 years in a row, it's not just two people. You can look at AD and LeBron, you need accessories. You can't just go out there with two players. The role players have to be hitting. If they keeping Joe Harris, some nice additions with
you're trying to tell me Kevin Durant, if they stay healthy, you're trying to tell me Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving with the pieces that they have now, you're telling me they can't make it to the final 7 years in a row in the East?
What team stays together 7 years in a row? You have optics of contracts. Bro, teams don't stay together that long. They get
If they're
tired.
winning, if KD's winning, why would they break it up if they're winning?
So then why did the Warriors break it up? They said it got exhausting after a while, after winning.
They couldn't afford it. First of all, Draymond,
7 years,
Draymond
that's
messed that up.
decade.
Draymond messed that up, first of all. I mean, KD was already thinking about leaving, but Draymond messed that up.
So you don't think Kyrie can mess it up? Because he has locker room issues. You think 7 years is just going to be fine and dandy?
I think Kyrie
and KD can argue. Watch.
No, I think Kyrie grew up. I think when the day Kyrie came out and apologized to LeBron James for being immature, I realized Kyrie knew who he was and he matured. I think this is a different Kyrie that we're talking about from 5 years ago. It's not the same Kyrie. They're going to be perfectly fine.
I mean, you got dudes like Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert who can go out there and kill too. So what are they going to feel like when they're not getting any shots? There's a lot to this.
It doesn't matter. You have Kevin Durant and KD.
All right, you guys. All right, I'm going to have to cut y'all off. We've been on this subject for a while. But next subject, Lakers-Rockets matchup. Now, last night, the Rockets took Game 1 over the Lakers 112-97. Harden leading with 36 points. Now, I have to know, are the Lakers in trouble?
Yes, they are in trouble. No, I'm playing.
Erick,
listen, look, for all of my followers out there on TikTok, that video that I made predicting LeBron's stat line, it was low-key fake because deep down inside, I knew Game 1 that the Lakers were going to lose. I had a feeling because LeBron in Game 1s, he's always trying to fill out his competition, try to strategize. You know, he always going to put himself in the worst position possible. LeBron's going to make it so hard. He's never just going to come in, kill, get you up out of there. He's going to make it tough. AD, he can't post up PJ Tucker. Weak lower body. I mean, there's nothing more to it. LeBron, you got to be more aggressive. AD, you come on now, bro. PJ Tucker, he's like 6'3". We're not in trouble. We're not in trouble.
Are they in trouble, Mario?
Yeah, I don't think the Lakers are in trouble. I don't think they're in trouble. I think, I agree after seeing LeBron seeing what he did to my Portland and just, basically seeing how calm he was in that interview after the game. When he said, yeah, we came out, we just wanted to see the Rockets' speed, and now we're adjusting to their speed. After he said that, I was like, wow, so this is just like a fill-out game for him. So, yeah, I think the Rockets better watch out now because now that they have a feel for how they play, I feel like the Rockets pretty much gave it all they got against the Lakers. But I feel like, Anthony Davis was chilling. LeBron was really chilling in the fourth quarter. Yeah. I mean, Danny Green, they were nonchalant. You could just see it.
The Rockets, they forced 17 turnovers, and that resulted They had like 27 points off of turnovers. So do you guys think if they were to clean that up, the Lakers, then it's ball game?
I mean, it's simple. It's simple cleanup things. Like you said, turnovers, rebounding. I believe they need to get to a decision quick. If we're going to feed AD, we can't be spending 5 seconds out there with PJ Tucker doing great hands. It needs to be catch it, 2-pound dribbles, go up with a hook shot, a jump shot, or a dunk. Quick decision-making because like LeBron said, Westbrook gets that ball, he's taking off. Speed. We got to have a game plan. It can't just be guessing. Let's just feed AD and clear out.
All right, you guys. Well, that is
– I think
Go ahead, Mario.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was just gonna, I was just gonna piggyback off what Erick was saying, and I think if the Rockets have any chance, that Russell Westbrook needs to play more under control. He's playing like the old Russell Westbrook, running up and down, out of control. I think he needs to play more under control. Breanna, you mentioned the turnovers earlier. Most of that is coming from Westbrook. He's just too out of control. He needs to learn how to control his pace, control when to attack, when to slow down, and. Yeah, I think if they can, like you said before, if they can narrow that down, they'll have a puncher's chance. But if you go into next game with 17 turnovers, they're going to get blown out.
Absolutely. All right. But we'll find out soon. But that is it for another episode of Think First. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys next time.